Alright, I think that's enough waiting around. Hey, how about that? 68% items. Nice. Almost nice. Alright, so welcome back to Metroid Prime 2. Got let's see, well, we've got just about every upgrade in the game. There's only one optional thing. Thank you, game, for giving me the hints that I thought I explicitly turned off. Clear that out real quick. It may do that every once in a while. Well, nuts to that, I say. Alright, so, with every item in our arsenal, except for, like I said, one optional upgrade, we gotta go collect those 9 keys that the game so helpfully reminded us of. The way I like to do this is, I prefer to just kind of sweep through all the areas. That way I don't have to actually memorize where everything is. So that's what we're gonna do. I know I already have a couple of the keys. I got them last time. So I should only have 7 to find. Yeah. I did not mean to talk to you, Umos. Believe me, nothing will stop Samus once she gets going. What I wanted to show off, though, is that with the light suit, it mentioned that we can ride beams of light now. I want to go to Aegon. Oh, map or emulator didn't like that. So you actually get a few teleports once you have the light suit. Which means a new loading screens. That's fun. You can actually warp from any energy controller, any temple, to any other temple. Can't remember if it's like super useful, but I mean, I just used it, so I guess it's got something going for it. Alright, so the idea is going to be that I'm just going to look for all the doors that I haven't been through. Areas that I could have gone to, but didn't, both in the light world and the dark world. And we'll see what kind of prizes will be waiting for us. So let's see. Starters, I don't want to go to the mining station again. I think I will go. Hmm. Oh, right. Okay. I've got an idea then. I think what I want to do is start by going to, well, that portal terminal. Should be easy enough, just go straight back. Although, I do want to take a quick detour. This sand canyon has something for us. We don't actually want to take that cannon, the kinetic orb cannon. this time. What we want to do instead is screw attack to this midway point, power bomb that. Hey, look at that. It's a power bomb. Sitting right there. Silly shriek bats. What are you even thinking? Oh yeah, there's that Annihilator beam in action again. Let's see. I'm already getting a little turned around. It feels like it's been so long since I've, you know, been through this way. Hey, oh no. Get it. I thought maybe there was some Denzium, some power bomb wall that I could blow up, but it's not worth it. If there is one in that room, it's just for a missile. Something seems right. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I've been trying to figure out what I could do to reduce the slowdown that's been happening, but, well, it's still happening, so I don't think I've been doing too great of a job of it. Anyway. Help me get some more ammo, please. Better than nothing. Alright. Let's watch these Ing Warriors burn up. Satisfying every time. Alright, so the thing that jumped out at me right away is the that green door that I have not bothered to open yet. Super missile. Whoops. My platforming is not quite. Apologize. Anyway, let's screw attack. Why not? You gave it to me for a reason, right? Oh, come on. Come on. Right, this seems like a place that would have something for it. Caloric alloy. Was that bombs or was that... There we go. Not exactly the most ideal thing, but oh well. Spend 10 missiles to get 5 missiles. That's the Metroid way. The important thing is that it brings us to this location, which... More warriors, come on. Now, if I recall, there was a key bearer in the light world version of this room. So let's whip out the old dark visor here. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to go around. Jeez. I feel like I would have said this last time, but I'm not entirely sure. One of the drawbacks to the Annihilator Beam is that even though it does give you both types of ammo, and even though it has those cool properties with beacons, it's actually kind of weak in certain cases. It's a little annoying that it has that auto lock on feature when there are times you don't want it to lock on to anything. So I guess you could call that balance in a way. All right. So cool, got another key. Let's take another look peek around. I'm sure there's probably stuff all throughout, so we'll just take a loop around. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I take it back. The charge beam is way better than I gave it credit for. Alright, so I guess we'll go back through the natural way, so to speak. It means going through the dark beam, or the dark portal, the dark door first. What even are words, anyway? Alright, here's this thing I never scanned. Hey, what do you know? It's Denzium. We'll just set that up so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Go and do. So in this room should be another key, as far as I can recall. It looks like, ah yes, it's one of the underwater keys. This gross, dark ether water. I mean, I'm not sure I want to know what makes water turn purple like that. I'm just saying. So... Where's my ammo? You know what? I feel like topping off on my beam ammo. So, let's see. So that was, so far so good. Wait a second. Doesn't have a way back. Or rather, that is the way back. This is fine. Right, note to self, that doesn't... Or the Annihilator Beam does not energize the crystals, too. Except... Heck. What did that do me? Oh, it didn't do me any good, that's right. I want it lowered. Then I can jump up from here, and then this. Okay. Okay, I got my bearings again. Any fun morph ball tricks, or just this weird funnel? Oh, come on. Ooh. You know what? Hey, that should have killed you. What the heck? You're gonna pay for that, Metroid. Dark Metroid. Alright, so what I want to do is get to that door up there. I guess the screw attack will work. Why not? They expect me to have it to get to this door anyway. This is the final charge combo. This would be the Sonic Boom, as it says right there. Unlike the Dark Burst and the Sunburst, the Sonic Boom is a very fast-moving attack. Can I use it on anything here? Well, I've got enough ammo to spare. Let's aim for that. Well, how about those phase-on tank? And that was fun. It's more satisfying when you have, you know, like a whole ton of like small enemies, which we should be seeing soon. Yeah, the sonic boom, rather than having like a slow-moving projectile that may or may not deal damage. Wait, go through the door here. That may or may not deal damage along its path. The sonic boom is just like an instant blast. Just throw a huge wall of sound at the enemy is the best way I can think of to describe it. That makes it really, really cool. Who dares? Let's see. Well, I had to have gone there. That's probably where I got the light beam, now that I think about it. And just like that, we're back. There is one other thing I want to see in the light world version of this area. I saw there's another green door that I hadn't opened yet. Now, that might just lead to an energy tank, but an energy tank is a pretty good prize, so I'm gonna go for it anyway. The good old space pirate theme going again. Get out of here. This has kind of a half-pipe look to it, but I think you can do anything with it. You know what I do hear, though, is sound of some kind of upgrade. There's a missile or something in the area nearby. Oh, wait. Alternate method. Gotta be something I'm seeing. Oh, you know what? I guess that is supposed to be a thing you can half pipe up. That means one of these things probably has lore. Offline. Now it's online. Imagine that. Scan something before you can activate the bomb slot. Yeah, I knew there was a missile hiding in there. And it's fine, because even though that removes the slope that made it easy to get up, well, we still have a boost ball. I mean, you can't, remove that slope without the boost ball anyway. So, you know what? I will give credit to that bit of room design. Second. Oh no. One of those fans kind of made me think of a missile pack, so I thought I'd check it out. Again. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the dark beam for the Metroids. Let's see. Right, so to get back up there, I'll have to reactivate the stacks, but I shouldn't have to, like, rearrange them again. I mean, I could, but that's spider ball track right there. I don't know if you noticed, but there's spider balls on tracks on the tops of these stacks here that I just raised up. I'm glad the spider ball is a little forgiving because when you see what happens there, where it looks like you're about to fall off the track, that can be a little nerve-wracking, I think. I missed something. What did I miss? Let's try this again. Been a while. Rolls. Been a while since I've actually done this, so I guess I'm bound to forget a few things along the way. Oh, that's what I was missing. This track right here. Oh, it was just a missile. I thought it was an energy tank. Well, shit. Alright. That's fine. Let's take another quick peek at where I can go from here. I think I'm gonna want to go back to the dueling range. I feel like there's something there. Maybe it's just in the mining plaza. Well, we'll see. I have to do the thing where I have to... I do. Alright. Rotate the doors. Yeah, I'm not interested in Metroids. Why would I worry about Metroids in Metroid Prime 2? Honestly. there anything down here? No. Oh, wait. No, that's just where the morph ball tunnel would have been, or is in the light world, but it's kind of blocked off now, so... Oh well. Well, I'm gonna hit this thing with a sonic boom. That was cool. Who wants to see it again? I know I do. Extremely cool. Going the right way? Yeah. Hmm. Oh well. For some reason, I was hoping that the, hey, we can actually get this thing, too. I was hoping that hitting, you know, storage containers with a charged annihilator beam would make them drop more ammo, because that seems to be how it works for enemies, but I guess not. I guess you get plenty of ammo out of it from a regular shot anyway. Ooh, there's a bit of a delayed reaction there. That was also cool. Let's see here. Thought there would be something here, but I guess not. Oh well. Back to the portal, I guess. Like the real portal, not that one that leads to that mining drill. Oh, nice. Okay. I've been thinking about it more, and I'm pretty sure the hitches that I've been seeing every now and then have just got to be a loading thing. My shallow research into the problem has these. Yeah, that was pretty worth it. Oh, I have the feeling there was something down here that I couldn't get until now. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, hey, Tia. Uh, well, I tried to give warning. I was even late, so I don't know what your excuse is. Got a slightly different setup going this time, trying to save resources for the game and the stream. So I don't have my chat on my computer, I have it on my phone right now. So if I miss something for a while, that's why. So we're gonna go... Alright, you know what? That's a perfectly valid excuse. Anyway, so since you missed it earlier, basically what I'm going to do in this stream is I'm going to just kind of take one last pass through each area and just pick up stuff. Mostly keys, but you know, any other items that I can remember along the way. Hopefully I won't have to hit the same area twice to pick up any extra keys that I might have missed. I also got a fancy new weapon. I think I can use it on these things here. I don't like the way my aim is going. I got the Annihilator Beam charge combo, which is called the Sonic Boom. You just pretty much instantly hit things with a wall of sound, and it just makes everything explode. It's fantastic. But I hear use for the Echo Visor. Oh. You know what? Oh, that worked. One more for the rope. There we go. Aligning those lenses there opens that door, and that leads to an energy tank, which is what I thought I was going to get earlier, but didn't. So, I got my prize eventually. And that means I've got the special ending. So, I don't remember what part is the special ending, but I'm sure we'll see it. There's going to be a quick, like, fade to black and fade it in. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Aegon is done for good now. Means it's time to work our way through Torvis. You know, I want to check my log book. Or I want Luminoth lore. You know what? That's not going to be helpful. You know what? She kind of does look like Phasma. And wouldn't you know it, that makes this a prime opportunity to bring up some comics I saw on Tumblr once upon a time. They're really good. They shipped Samus and Phasma. Because, well, sometimes, you know, Phasma's probably got to make use of bounty hunters, right? I mean, Vader did. So, why wouldn't Phasma? And what if one of those bounty hunters was Samus? And what if Phasma really liked Samus's gun? been ages since I've actually seen it though, so I'm not sure how quickly I could find it again, but it was really cute, and I'm gonna have to it was just based on the movie, I think. I mean, it was just a couple of comics. I think there was one in there about I think it came out around Christmas, so it would have been like 2 years ago, because I remember one of them was about mistletoe. Might have been a joke about mistletoe. Um, like I said, I'll have to find it again later. It, I know, I'm pretty sure it came out shortly after Force Awakens. Shit, what am I trying to do? Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go back to Torvis. What's a good way to get to Torvis? Already done this. I guess I'm just going back through the elevator then. Or through the main temple. That's fine. Oh, wait, that actually was going to work. Creative platforming. That's the Metroid way. And now that I think about it, I might be mixing up my Samus headcanons that I've seen across the internet, but I think the one with Captain Phasma also had Samus as mute and communicating with sign language. Because she was raised by birds, she forgot how to make human sounds. Or something like that. That was cute too. Is that the way to Torvis? Probably is the way to Torvis. I want to go the back way, just because I can. Almost don't talk to me again, please. Thank you. Alright, so Torvis is the green one. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't even know if this is a shortcut to anything in particular, but it's just cool to be able to teleport that way instead of through the elevators. Alright, I'm positive there's got to be something down below I missed. Well, there's probably something in there. I'm gonna see if I can figure something out in my logbook again. In the key bearer lore. A cool. Got him. Don't need to worry about him. Catacomb. Soon. Alright, so Corvus Lagoon, and I want to look for the catacombs too. Alright, so yeah. We'll just pop on down to the underwater section. That's right, I remembered. Catacombs are right there, that's easy enough. Oh. Heat that up. Alright, so before I actually go to the catacombs to do the thing, I want to go through here, because that was a door that was blocked off before. Come on, come on. There we go. If I remember right, this is another location where it was kind of like in Prime 1 where it had these water upstreams. Come on. There we go. And if you're willing to do the timing puzzle here, you can get like a morph, or not a morph, another energy tank out of it. That's exactly what I want to do. Hey, how about that? There's another visual cue. Oh, it's only missiles. What? Rude. Upright. So I want to just go straight back to the catacombs. Do Come on. I can't believe I have to deal with these things again. Wow, rude. The sonic boom didn't even do anything. That time it did. Broke off its armor? That's messed up. I expected better from that, from the sonic boom. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. Guess there isn't anything I can do about things in here. Oh, nope. Don't mind me, just doing some clumsy platforming. Well, less clumsy and more hasty. Alright, oh my god, do I have to go take the long way around? Oh no, I should be able to just go right down here. Yeah, that's right. Can't say I was expecting that reaction, but I'm sure not complaining. We've got a new thing here. Watch drone. Um, so they're harmless. They just block little tunnels. They're only in this room. And all you do is you just activate the beacons above them to get them to move. It says they're like rogue or whatever, but that's the prize. So cool, we got another key. Look at them, they're kind of silly. They don't do anything, they just don't like bright light. Alrighty. I'm trying to think here. Let's see. Training chamber, no, but no, now that I think about it, there's probably something I forgot about in the gathering hall. I recall needing power bombs for it. And since I've basically opened up a shortcut anyway, I might as well take a quick spin. Another little detour. Yeah, I mean, look at all these spider ball tracks. I guess it's just a... You know what? That's fine. You power bomb this too? Guess so. Not sure what the whole point of that was, other than not having to deal with the spike platforms anymore. Right, so I think this is a thing where you gotta activate both slots and that will A, turn on some platforms. And B, remove the barrier on those missiles. And so now we've acted both eyes of the statue. Tracking for a second there. Oh right, there are grapple points too. Completely forgot about those. Alright, that's the platform that opened up. Alright. Now let's take another quick look. I know I want to go back to the lagoon in the Dark World. I feel like there's... Yeah. You know what I definitely want to do is go to the Meditation Vista before I forget. I'll have to go through the Forgotten Bridge zone anyway, so it'll be perfect. Hell ammo. I didn't really route anything out beforehand. I never do. That's probably a fault of mine if you want to think about it like that. But I don't know. It looks like I'm finding some ways to not just be pure backtracking. I know Meditation Vista had something. I'm positive that that's an energy tank over there. So I just... Let's see. Okay. Go through this door here. Hey Max, welcome. Priming is going pretty good. I'm just doing some cleanup. Hunting for all the final keys and any other goodies I can remember to pick up along the way. Alright, there's... These made of densium. Yeah. What does that do? I don't remember. Oh, it smashes that wall. More missiles. Why not? Nothing like smashing some ancient architecture for marginally useless missiles. Oh no, my timing! Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I usually feel like I get all or at least most of the energy tanks. Like, usually I end the game missing just one. It looks like I'm missing 3 or 4. I'm kind of wondering where I could have missed them. Might even be 5? I don't know. Anywho, we want to go to the Dark Forgotten Bridge and through those yellow power bomb doors. No, it's not like I need health or anything, but, you know, save early, save often, that kind of thing. Man, things sure are stormy in this room. This one room. I guess this other room. Actually, no, this one's not so bad. Hmm. They insist on being a problem, so I'm gonna teach them not to mess with the hunter. As soon as I can get a lock on one of them, go. I don't think it ever stops amusing me watching these guys freeze when they're in the middle of their warp. And they're just like frozen in midair. Like, take that, you jerks. Alright, let's see. Oh, first I got a hunter to, whoa, hello. That was some recoil. Anyway, let's see, I think what I'm looking for, yep, right down there. That hit not count. Cool, just like that, we've got the Sky Temple key there, and, yeah, nice. Ooh, power bomb, mate. Ooh. Is there anything else here? No, I don't think so. Oh, don't want to go right back down there. I guess I just want to go back to the Dark Forgotten Bridge. Okay, that's doable. Yeah. I hear the sound of a pickup somewhere. What are you? Benzium? Again? Go figure. There we go. See, that was something I completely forgot about. Just another case of the of using an audio cue to pick up on things. Take that power. Got it. So I think we're done with Torvis now, which is cool. All that's really left is to just walk on out of here and way out. Getting confused. I just walk on out and head back to Sanctuary Fortress, I think. That should get me to where I want to go. Yeah, it's really nice, Tia. Because I do think that you know, if you're gonna have a game that's features, you know, collectibles like you know, item expansion and whatnot. There's something back here. This is an awfully big area for just an elevator. If you're gonna have collectibles like that, I think that you should have some kind of indicator of where items are. I know a lot of you know, older games don't really do that. Even Prime 1 and 2 aren't great at that either. Um, those are games where you have to, you know, just basically scan everything and, you know, open your ears. But, I mean, having an audio cue like that is still really helpful. You know, I'm trying to think. I know Super Metroid had some indicator if there's an item in, like, that map tile. That was something. Metroid Fusion, which, well, we haven't gotten to Fusion yet, but when it came out exactly at the same time as Prime 1. Yeah, like that. You know, just having that is, you know, really nice. Makes things, you know, helpful for players to know what exactly they're looking for. But, right, as I was about to say before I distracted myself, Fusion, when we get to Fusion, we'll have different indicators on the map, whether you've found the item in that tile or not. But yeah, Fusion is a ways away. That'll be the end of this this long-running project. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. That's where I want to go. Everything seems good. All right. Yeah, when you think about it, it is kind of silly that we're in our third game, and next is going to be our fourth game, and we still haven't gotten to number 2 yet. But, well, that's what happens when you want to make new games involving Metroids, and the second game is literally about eliminating all the Metroids. Alright, so I want to go back to the way of, I want to go back into Sanctuary Fortress through the front door this time. Hopefully this is the right way. Mainly because there's one other thing that we can do now that we have the light suit. We've already shown that we can warp through from one temple directly to another, but there's also... Good, I did pick the right way. There are other beams of light than just what's on the... than just what's in the temples. It's not something you get to see too often. I want to say there are like maybe 3 instances of it. Oh. Forgot how resilient those turrets are. But hey, this looks like a beam of light, doesn't it? So, yeah, there are, like I said, there are a few places where this happens. Um, let's see. The main ones I'm thinking of are, well, this one. I think there's one at the entrance of... Oh, come on, really? God, that's or annoying, really. Who put a turret there? And decided to give its bullets enough force to knock you back into the beam as soon as you pop out. Honestly. Anyway. Yeah, the light beam thing, there are a couple of places. I'm pretty sure one is at the entrance of Sanctuary Fortress. And if not the entrance of the Sanctuary Fortress, then the Dark World version of it. I just don't care. Might have to go, like take the cannons across. Oh, oh, oh. Does that count? It didn't count. That's rude. Let's try a little better this time. Huh. I guess it's not actually there. Oh, I guess I have to go back into the Dark World to open it up. That's fine, that's kind of the point of all this anyway. First gravity, and honestly, first, less generous, checkpointing than I was expecting. I've seen, I've seen speed runs where, they like bonk into a platform. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get virused? I'm gonna get virused. Oh no, I didn't. But they'll like bonk into the side of a platform, and that will, reset their checkpoint thingamajig. So that when they fall, they land right back on the platform they bonked into. Why can't I have that? Is all I'm trying to say. Map station has one of those light beams that you can go up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because when you look at it on the map... Oh, that button. When you look at it on the map here, I'll zoom in. It's got that weird thing way up at the top of it. With no other way of getting there except for this stuff. Alright, so there might be 4 or 5 of these things. I don't think this one's energy, though. Just a missile. Yeah, I can say just a missile because when you have 190 missiles, how much more useful is your 195th missile? Honestly. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I want to go back to the hive entrance at some point. One way to do that would be going through the culling chamber. Definitely want to have to go back to the dynamo works at some point. But I'll have to go through the workers path to get to what I really want. Yeah, Zero Mission and Super Metroid, I think pretty much every Metroid, don't quote me on that, will eventually let you get up to like 250 or 255 if you, get 100% of the items. I remember there are even a couple of games. This is actually one of them where you can actually kind of cheat yourself into getting an extra missile expansion, which means I can't remember if you can get 250 or 255 as your max normally. But to cheat to get that extra missile expansion, it's well, I kind of tried to do it when I started this stream, or started this game, way back when. But at the cutscene where you get the trooper logs, you see like the final log of the captain. See them get attacked by the splinters that then get turned into dark splinters and all that. In that area, there's the the missile expansion or the missile launcher upgrade. But if you kind of like rub up against the one of the rock walls before you hit that cutscene trigger, you can just kind of go around the cutscene trigger and blow up the box that contains the missile launcher. Then you go back and do the cutscene, and the box with the missile launcher is right there again. So you can blow it up, get more missiles out of it, and if you do that and get every other item, that will bump you up to 101%. I know I've done that trick before, but I couldn't get it to work in this game, and I don't know if they just patched it out. Remember, the developers of Metroid Prime seem to be opposed to sequence breaking for some reason. I don't even know what's supposed to be there. Whatever. This seems like a prime candidate for the sonic boom. All that and no ammo? Come on. One more. Wow. Just a tiny bit of health. That's so rude. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get any beam ammo. Alright. There we go. This is more like it. That's the stuff. Trying to remember if there are any tricks to dealing with all these puffers, but I guess there's not. Just nothing to it but to do it. Damn it. Alright, so this is definitely where the key is hiding. Isn't it? Oh, that's the trick. You gotta go up here so that you can get high enough to jump back across. I just did that. There it is. Alright, so honestly, I've lost track of how many keys I have now. So, oops. Oh no, didn't work. Let's try that again. That's better. You know what, if they're not going to give me beam ammo, then they can just get bent. Alright, let's see here. Where else can I go? Might be able to do something in the Hive Dynamo Works from the Dark World, but worst comes to worst, I'm pretty sure there's another portal there, so that's fine too. No, still don't feel like dealing with you, Ing Smasher. Not with my ammo count. I guess that means I could also just go to the ammo station that's, you know, right there. but it's fine. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, oh, there's a grapple point, wasn't there? I will have to go back to this room through the other way. That's fine. There's also a power bomb door that I haven't opened up yet. That should be right where I fought the Spider Guardian. Oh, except you know what? Wait a sec. Hmm. I feel like I should be able to. Oh, it's looted. Okay. Guess I'll just have to go in through that other way like I initially said I had to. So, I want the workers' pathway. I want to go, well, up and. You know what? There's Sonic key shenanigans here. Let's deal with that. For you. Cool, I'm glad I got that right in one go. Ah, yes. Opens the cannon. Mash the, that central dynamo thingy. And of course it houses a power bomb. Why wouldn't it? There are two of you and I don't like that. I'm hearing some Sonic Lock action, which means, oh, it's just the one right up there. I don't remember how to get back up. Oh well. I know that only leads to a missile anyway, so I'm not stressed about getting that particular item. So if my suspicions are correct, then what I'm doing here is going to let me get to the dark world from a new angle. A second. Isn't there something up here? Isn't that where the door was? I feel like that's where the door was. No, that's the way back out. Ah, as I suspected, this room is actually a portal room. Which will let me go to... While I'm getting myself all tangled up here. Alright. So, new angle takes us to this version of the dynamo. And look over there. There's a key. Can I get it from here? There we go. Whoops. So, unsurprisingly, it's got to do a little spider ball, boost ball platforming. So that's... Oh, well, that's it. Cool. I'm glad it gave me that notification. Alright, so with all the keys now, I don't see any reason to avoid going to the final area. I mean, I guess, in theory, I could do something like, look for those last few energy tanks that I'm missing. Maybe give myself a little insurance for the final gauntlet, but, what if I didn't? What if I had enough confidence in my abilities? Just go for it. I think that would be more interesting than me looking up a list of energy tanks and trying to remember which ones I got in this playthrough, as opposed to ones that I know I have gotten in the past. Okay. No screw attack shortcut for me this time. See, this is where the temple-to-temple warping comes in handy, because now I can go straight to the Great Temple. Then I just have to pop out of, I forget which elevator. But the portal that will let me go to the Sky Temple is close to, is somewhere in the temple grounds and next to one of the elevators. I think elevator for Orvis? Let's take a look here. So if I want to go back to here, what I want to do is go through abandoned base. Okay. Yeah, that's the one to Torvis, which means transport C. Don't say which one is transport C. Alright, out and to the left. That's the plan. This exciting. We're almost to the end game. Well, wait a second. That end game's the wrong word. We are in the end game. That's literally what this whole stream has been. Do I want to deal with these chumps? I don't think I want to deal with these chumps. I know they'll get in my way, but, you know what? Fuck them. I have to try harder than that, assholes. Did get this right, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Teach you to laser me around. Alright. Awful lot of phase on. Alright. This is it. We can finally enter the Sky Temple. The final stronghold of the Ing. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the final planetary energy. Oh. Got sucked into the void. Don't you just hate when that happens? There's a save station here. Top off on my ammo as best as I can first, though. You know, if the game ever decides to give me ammo. Well, this is fine. Okay. Oh, let's see. See what awaits us here. What? What was that? Alright, let's try that again. Take it from the top. Which, I guess means it's the bottom this time. In this case. That's how it's supposed to look. Alright, so important note. As soon as we get this energy, it's going to be the whole world. Dark ether is going to be incredibly unstable. So we better just grab it and go, right? Oh, but you know it wasn't going to be that easy. Alright, let's get these scans in. We've got Emperor Ing here. Body, we don't care about body. That's its head. First things first, we want to take out these tentacles. Got the exposed head. Oh, excuse me, the eye. It's got kind of a barriers. You just gotta. Oh, damn it. Miss. So I'm gonna try to use to stay away from the Annihilator Beam just because it's not as effective. As long as I actually hit with the light beam, just one shot is all it takes to take out the tentacles. Come on. There we go. So my tried and true strategy is to just hit it with super missiles between the eyes. It helps if you move counter to its rotation, I guess. Alright. Come on, hold still. Oh yeah, sometimes it does the portal attack thing. Oh, that's not it. Yep. Damn it. I would have been able to get it on that cycle. Oh well. Oh no, now it's doing portal attacks all over the place. Ugh. Alfred does not approve. Alright. I'm just gonna try to spam Annihilator Beam after all. Hey, it worked. Hopefully I don't come to regret that decision. Come on. There we go. This is going to hurt a little bit, but I'm going to scan this form. It is. The Chrysalis. Alright, so the gist of this one is it's going to put out these tentacles through these very obvious like holes or whatever. Portals. And you just, you know, bomb them. You can use power bombs if you feel so inclined. It'll send out, you know, little inglets. Those are good for health and ammo refills. Every so often, the poison gas at the bottom there will increase in elevation and limit where safe area is. Like so. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world, and you get a ton of health from the inglets here. And so that, I think this is the last tentacle that I need to blow up. Come on. Oh, there's one more. Okay. Whatever. I don't feel like messing around waiting for it. This is going to be fun. Get this scan here. The mutated Emperor Ing. Oh, so it's been mutated by Phazon. Okay. We can only damage it, as it said, when it's heart, which is that glowy thing in its mouth there. When it's light or dark, so we gotta make that happen. Oh, gee. Getting hit with all those beams is not gonna make it happen. So usually that means you just have to stun it. Then it will change its affinity. As has been the case the whole game, purple means it's dark, white means it's light. Hit it with the opposite and you'll be fine. Usually a single super missile is enough, but you have to make sure you actually hit it square, because otherwise it will not work. You see, it likes to you know, bounce and bob around, and that'll make your aim suck, and you know, well, that sucks. So I didn't do enough there in that phase. Well, sometimes it'll close its mouth to protect its core. Other times it'll just rear back like that. Obviously, I find it a lot easier to hit it when it's dark as opposed to when it's light. Because, you know, the light charge beam has that homing effect. How kind of you, Emperor Ing, to go back to Dark Core. I think if you're feeling really gutsy, you can try to go for a charge beam combo, but I'm definitely not feeling that kind of gutsy. Besides, we've got the Emperor Ing down to low health. Well, you know what? I've got a lot of dark ammo to play with. And I did jack all there. Oops. If the dark beam wasn't so slow, you know, maybe I wouldn't have quite the same problem. But it is slow. Hmm. All right, come on. There we go. No more Ing Emperor. Just slurp up all that energy and, destabilize an entire planet. Or half of a planet? I don't know. Destabilize the dimension, at least. Means, that's right, it's time for an escape sequence. Whoops. That's less than ideal. Alright. I mean, it wouldn't be a Metroid game if you didn't have an escape sequence, right? Oh. Okay. An awful lot of phase on. And, oh, that's the way out. Hey, Dark Samus. You, feeling alright there, buddy? So, this is the real last boss. You may have been wondering what happened to Dark Samus after last time. And that means that this is a boss fight that's under a time limit. So I think I'm good enough to handle this. Alright. This is actually the other phase. There are two modes for Dark Samus. So it's pretty simple. When she goes into this I don't know. Did that count? I don't think that counted. When Dark Samus goes into that phase, your goal here is to catch all the little, like the phase-on spread shot, to infuse your cannon with, oh. Yeah, it infuses your shot with phase on. You've got to charge up to draw it in, and then unleash. This is what makes the time limit idea a little dicey, I think. Because that means you're basically relying on random luck to be able to deal any damage, which is, you know, arguably not fun. And you can see when I do super missiles, it barely chips away at her health. I think my problem before is that I was standing at the, oh, god damn it. That seems to be the other thing. When you get, if you get hit by the little phase-on bursts here, it actually cancels your shot. That's not ideal. Just get back into that phase, Samus. Dark Samus. One more shot ought to do it. Hey, there's one more shot. As far as I'm concerned, that was a headshot. Man, what a creepy look for Dark Samus. Even got an eyeball in its hand. Samus is too badass, though. She's like, I dare you to try. She knows. But, no, still kind of an issue here. I think that's actually pretty cool. Samus uses the scan visor in the middle of the cutscene to activate the portal. I don't know how well you remember it, but this is the chamber where we got the Seeker missile launcher. That portal was there the whole time. And it was labeled on our map. But we actually had no way of accessing it. But, hey, look at that. Dark Ether is gone, the purple storm is dissipated. Samus has emerged from the energy controller without any of her armor upgrades. God, look at how big all the Luminoths are. Good lord, they're all like twice her height. And Samus just walks out with a simple hand wave goodbye. This is the special ending. I remember now. All you do is you get to see her in her Zero suit. The different rendering of her, to say the least. I don't know. I kind of liked the Prime 1 rendition a little better. But, I'm guessing I've already kind of forgotten the timeline of releases. But, I want to say Zero Mission came out before Prime 2, which is why they decided to include a 3D version of the Zero suit. Anyway. I didn't get the super secret ending, which requires 100% of the items. But would you be surprised to learn that it's a sequel hook for Metroid Prime 3? Anyway. That was it. That was Metroid Prime 2. You know, it's still a really good game. I know that a lot of people had some problems with the idea of your beams, your primary weapons, having ammo. But, you know, honestly, I don't think that it's really a problem. I get that sometimes there can be a little, you know, stress or anxiety about running out of the ammo. But that only happened to me once. Maybe twice. If it happened a second time, I already forgot. Yeah, I think it was, overall, it was still a really cool game. I like that it took things in kind of a different, overall, visual design than, the first game. You know, to really make it feel like you're on an alien world, which is weird to say because all the Prime games or all the Metroid games, pretty much, you're on an alien world. With two exceptions, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, you know, it's got its own charm that I really appreciate. I think I still kind of like the other two better, but that's just a testament to how good the other two games are, rather than, you know, a knock on this game. So yeah, I'm glad that y'all came out to join me for this adventure for Samus's next piece of contract work. So yeah, I'm thinking that what I want to do is get started on Prime 3 on Tuesday, because that'll be a day off. And that'll give me, you know, a little time to, you know, recuperate and, you know, deal with work and all that. Well, mostly recuperate from work. Hey, Max, welcome back. Welcome back to the credits. But thank you, yes. Game is over. I had fun. I hope that you all watching at home had fun. And Prime 3, though. Prime 3 is going to be a real good time. There's going to be some departures from some of the tropes of the Metroid series to this point. And it's going to be real fun. I mean, we're not gonna be limited to just one planet anymore. There are gonna be like people, not just one remaining guardian of a race. It's gonna be rad. But that'll be for Tuesday. So like I said, that way I have a day off to do it all. 9 hours, 83%. Got hyper mode difficulty. That's just hard mode. 83%. That's really convenient. Takes me back to my high school days, but that story's not important. So, yes, once again, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all again on Tuesday. Or rather, the beginning of Metroid Prime 3. Or yeah, that's going to be a real good time. So until then, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days. Meanwhile, I will be getting ready for work, so that's cool. With that, I am going to close it out. So, catch you all later, folks.